What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Brutal Planet Comics. I'm your host, Trey, the Brute Daniels, here with some more news. Happy Monday to you all. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. There is something in comics called mainstay couples, like Clark Kent and Lois Lane, Rogue and Gambit. But I think there might be none greater than Peter Parker and Mary Jane. They are synonymous with each other. However, Marvel wants to blow that up. So they are officially dissolving their relationship. Now, Peter Parker, for those that are seasoned, we know that he has had multiple love interests. He had Mary Jane, Felicia Hardy, Cindy Moon, and of course Gwen Stacy. But all of those were about his pretty much love evolution, I guess, if we consider it something, until he gets to Mary Jane, and then they live happily ever after, have a bunch of kids, whatever. They are now pretty much retconning that and basically saying that, oh, it's being turned into something platonic.
What? What are you talking about?
It's nothing sacred. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. Okay, Peter Parker says he now loves his ex-girlfriend Mary Jane Watson only as a sister.
Say what?
Oh my God. Or best friend in Marvel's Amazing Spider-Man number 20. Amazing Spider-Man number 20 comes from guest writer Joe Kelly, guest artist Terry Dodson, guest inker Rachel Dodson, and letterer VC's Joe Carmagna. These guests don't know what they're doing. In the issue, Peter and Felicia Hardy / Black Cat have found themselves battling a group of tech bros who refer to themselves as the Silicon Six, after they tried to spend a weekend away from New York City together. Following various misadventures, Peter and Felicia finally get a moment alone together near the end of the issue, at which point Peter comes clean about his feelings. Okay, so look, I got no problem with Felicia Hardy is one of his love interests that has never been solidified because he's always been in love with Mary Jane, all that great stuff. Got it. But you cannot remove that aspect of Peter Parker. It messes things up. God's sake. All right, let's take a look at the panels. Okay, here it is. Mary Jane has been a part of my life for a long time. More than a part. But she's more like a sister. What? You can't. What kind of sister are you? Oh my God. Nope. Exactly. That's the right response. A best friend? Better. But I love her. I always have, and parts of me always will. But I think that love has changed, you know. Like capital L to lowercase, or the other way around. Whichever makes sense. None of it makes sense. And look, I get it. Relationships end and stuff like that. But not when it comes to the expense of the stories. And I think in this arc, I think they've been split up for some time or something like that. But they've done that before. But they always get back together. They need each other. That's the glue that holds it all together. So I guess I'm hoping that this is just segueing into him just having a full relationship with Felicia Hardy. I doubt that strongly, but whatever, wishful thinking. But this just is. They don't know what they're doing. So ultimately, what do I think about this? I think the idea of splitting up their romance and their tension and the stuff that they have like that, I think it's a very bad idea, and I think it really detracts away from what makes Peter Parker special because of his connection with Mary Jane. Yes, I understand he's had other love interests, but she is a mainstay. Erasing the fact that they have that type of romantic chemistry that helps push them both as characters, and now she classify them as a sister, first of all, is gross on so many different levels. But that's a conversation for another time. But this is not good. This is not cool. This is not all right. And I love Felicia Hardy. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Black Cat. But to say that their relationship doesn't happen anymore and it doesn't impact anything that's going on, I think it's a big, huge miss. And I know I'm not doing the ups and downs, but it's going to head and get it down. So what do you guys think about this news? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe it doesn't matter to you. what would you rather see in this story arc if you were actually going to read it? And do all those great YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. As always, you guys have been awesome. I'll catch you all next time. Also, if you want to support my channel, check out spinwiz.com or download the SpinWiz app and check out my comic series, Trouble. It was written with a lot of love, and it was definitely my favorite comic series to write. I've also written it in English and in Spanish, so whatever floats your boat, I got it for you. Thanks again, and check it out.